Morning, my friends. Francois here from My Book of Life project. I did a series lately just on am I really saved? When when I asked Jesus to come live in my heart. So, I think it's a very pertinent question that we ask ourselves today, and it's really about how does God really save us? How does God really call us to be his sons and to follow him? So in part one today, we're going to look at am I deceived if I do not know the truth? So the scripture that we're going to read there today comes from 2 Thessalonians 2, from verse 9 to 12, and the Bible reads, "The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He'll use all sorts of display of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie, and all the ways that the wickedness deceives those who are perishing. They perish because they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion, so that all will be condemned who have not believed the truth, but have delighted in wickedness." So this is quite a powerful scripture, and so we're just going to break it down a bit and have a look at what this verse means. It says the coming of the lawless one. So my first question is really, who is the lawless one in this verse? In verse 9, it says, are they the guys who don't know the Ten Commandments? Is it not just people who do not know the Bible? So when Satan tempted Jesus, he twisted the Bible, just a little bit, so that Jesus would worship him. And but what did Jesus do? He quoted another verse in the Bible, which is amazing. So if you go have a look at Matthew 4, verse 5 to 7. So the point here is what he says in verse 10, that they do not love the truth. So that's actually why they're deceived. So if we love the truth, surely we would read our Bibles. So where do we get the truth? Obviously, it's the Bible. It's the frightening thing is that God gave them over to them being deceived, and that they would rather follow people and not the Bible. So that's in Mark 7, verse 6 to 9. So that means that you can go to church and pray, but in the end will not go to heaven. So do you know what the Bible teaches about salvation? Can you quote 5 verses in the Bible about how God saves you? So if I believe anything that goes against the Bible, I will not go to heaven, as it says here in verse 12. It says, "And so that all be condemned who have not believed the truth, but have delighted in wickedness." So really, the decisions we have to make here today is am I going to have a noble character and study my Bible every day, according to Acts 17, verse 10 to 12. Another question is, am I going to find out what I really believe in terms of how to be saved? Because many people are clueless. They don't even know, and they can't even prove it, how they got saved from the Bible. Maybe find out how people normally get deceived. So, do you know how you can get deceived? That's also a good question. So, so if you want to learn more about being a disciple, just WhatsApp me on +27 79 481 8989. It's great spending time with you guys. Looking forward to tomorrow's lesson. Just on the part 2 is, am I a child of God if I believe and accept him? Thanks, guys. Enjoy your day. Cheers.